What could cause the world's largest phone manufacturer to shut down production on a phone? One word, explosions. Samsung is killing the Galaxy Note 7 after what was at first a voluntary recall, then a federal recall. This thing's lighting on fire, and that's no joke. I want to look at a video and maybe some still photos of other examples.
갤럭시 노트 7에 대한 판매를 일선 대리점에서는 중단을 했습니다. 삼성전자와 조속히 협의를 해서 고객들의 불편을 최소화할 수 있도록 노력할 예정입니다.
And then we have a couple photos of people posting their results online.
Oof.
So that's very unsafe for customers.
It's a voluntary recall.
No, then it became federally mandated.
But that first thing is like, if you want to not have your face explode, if you put it by your pillow while you sleep or you're talking on it and it just decides to explode, like insane.
After the voluntary recall, there were upwards of 5 reported fiery explosions from the phones, including one on a Southwest flight, which I don't know how well that went for the passenger, but probably not well.
Jeez, yeah, I mean, imagine being in that situation and looking around. And whenever I see recalls, I think about Fight Club. In Fight Club, his job is recall guy, and it's a very systematic, or a formula that he runs and says, like, the amount that we'd spend on settlements, if that exceeds the cost of a recall, we'll do the recall. It's not like, this thing's gonna blow up and singe people's faces. We should probably not let that happen.
Yeah, it's kind of like that Toyota thing a few years back, you'll remember.
It's crazy that they said, all right, here,
we're gonna put aside money for lawsuits.
Right, yeah, exactly. And it's like, okay, let's just fix the problem. And it's weird that they said, all right, give us your phones, we'll give you ones that don't explode. And those ones exploded. That's bad.
Yes, what happened at first was they were alleged fixed phones, and they weren't fixed. There were more fires, there were more severe malfunctions, severe safety hazards that happened. It's just completely done. It's not really clear, at least from Samsung, exactly what's happened. They haven't released a lot of official info, but it looks like perhaps certain components in the phone weren't up to speed with Samsung's vision of where they wanted their phones to be, because this phone was a luxury item. It got great reviews at first. It looked good. It was a great entree for Samsung into the luxury phone area, which is, I guess, mostly Apple at this point. And it's not looking good for how this will affect Samsung going forward.
So embarrassing.
It's pretty bad. I don't want them to suffer, but I don't want people to be burned.
Right.
This is a severe problem.
This is the right thing to do. I wish they did it faster. This is like the Apollo 13 of Samsung Galaxies, like the one that went terribly wrong. You know, Apollo 11 was great. There were many Apollo missions that were positive.
So is this going to kill the space program?
This might kill, it's not going to kill the space program. It's going to be very embarrassing for Samsung going forward. I don't know what they're going to, because this is not the end of the story for Samsung's having to deal with the fallout of the Galaxy Note 7. They're going to have to do stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if the next one has a different name. They change it from Galaxy to something else. They have to put a lot of money into making a chassis change to make it look physically much different.
It really seems like they were trying to keep up with Apple, because they skipped over the Galaxy Note 6 straight to 7, and this is probably not a coincidence because the iPhone 7 is launching around the same time. If you have a Galaxy Note 7, power it off immediately and contact Samsung about getting a replacement phone. They are doing some price differences, refunds, and then I think there's a $25 gift card available to some people as well.
Which will pay for the gauze that you have to put on your face.
Yeah, and a little bit of ointment.
Yeah.
Just seriously though, turn that phone off. Move away.
And
don't touch it.
What's so sad is you have to borrow someone's iPhone to call Samsung to get the refund.
Yeah, it's a little not great. Audience, do you think that you would trust Samsung again after this? I think a lot of people would. I think a lot of people might actually move away. Let us know what you think, though, in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.